I demand his conversion back to Catholicism. Oh, good. And now I order you to take the vows and become a monk. He's become a monk, and he cannot become married. And that's perfect. You gotta sub this month. Oh, that's right. It's a gift from Akun. That's what happened. I do not tolerate any cravenness in my court. I despise the scared eyes of one of the courtiers and the way the courtiers shy away from me and everything scary. There must be a way to cure the courtier of this cowardice, but how? Maybe if I pretend to push them off of walls? Yeah, let's do that one. They won't like me. The white stag. I have no time for dreams and rumors. I don't need to go on a hunting adventure for the white stag. Are my dungeons clear? Oh, that's not what I want. I want intrigue. Military. Intrigue. My dungeons are clear. Perfect. I have a threat. It's fine. Alright, let's take a look. I'm going to move this guy over there and then check my military. And this guy has 991 troops. And we have more. So now we're going to declare war on him. What is your claim? Send. Raise our troops. We should have many more troops than him. He's attacking there, so we're going to move in and defend what we can. Combine, then we're going to auto balance. We're going to get a Sion in here, 11 Contra Bar, the highest you can do. Yeah, let's have Malachi. No, we're not going to fight this war right now. I don't want to go into hiding. The Princess of England. What is she trying to do? Intrigue. Known plots. She wants to kill me. Don't. How about you not kill me? How's that for an option? Is there a river crossing? That I must know. And Konakta. Oh, no, good. So I want to take his army out first. What's the jar thing on the stream? I just saw that. The jar thing on the stream is the tip jar. Anytime you add bits or sub, then little things are gonna drop in there, and you can see all the people who have tipped and all the bits you've thrown in. It's really fun. It's just something to, you know, show at people. Adds a little interactivity to our stream there. Oh, my son's had another daughter. You can name her whatever you want, bud. It's your daughter. Oh, we took no losses there. So we're gonna siege down a bit. I know vassal levies are raised. So since he's gonna start getting a ticking war score, we're gonna siege down a little bit and then go defeat his army later. That's our plan. Excuse me. There are no factions, intrigue. So now that we have a much larger force than them, war is a better option. You can see that we lost really no troops, and they lost a good 280 men in that fight. And they're going to try and siege our castle down. But if you look at this, I'll lose 5.4% of morale every 12 days. When morale hits 0, we lose the castle. These guys are losing 6%, so I'm going faster than them and have a head start. So once I siege this down, then I'll go back and fight their army again, which will prevent them from sieging it down, and we'll get my war score up. So balancing war, you really want to make sure you can balance sieging and fighting in the field. And I don't want to die during the middle of the war, because that would end the war. Oh. And this guy just called an ally into war. Oh man, and they have like actual troops. So we ended our siege so we could defeat this army. The hope is these guys don't come back and attack. My wife has not been herself lately. I've noticed how she's lost weight and been overcome by episodes of intense fatigue. Apparently the underlying cause is cancerous growth, which is sucking the life out of her. Yeah, call my court physician at once. My ruler's oh, this is... If we can finish this fight... Oh, no. They got their army there. So, I cannot believe it. Dearest Sigrid, my nice lady, you're gone from this world and I'm left behind alone, heartbroken. Never hold you in my arms again. I do not know what to do with these unbearable feelings. I'll seek solace at your grave. And because this guy called us allies in, we just got wrecked in war. I am going to have to surrender this war again, which will lose a lot of money and everything. This is not good. But while I still have the money to do it, I'm going to build a militia training ground. I could have hired mercenaries, I just realized, and then won the war. So everything I just did was entirely wrong. I just made the stupidest decision. I didn't realize how much money I had. I could have hired mercenaries, again, to fight this army, defeat the army, and win the war. But I didn't, which is dumb. Alright, on to this. Thanks to God's great mercy, there's no other visitors at Sigrid's grave when I arrived. I spent several hours mere yards from her cold body, contemplating the fragility of life and love. When I returned to my chambers, as if by a sign sent from Sigrid, I found her lucky charm on the floor. I will cherish it until the day I die. And I shouldn't have offered peace with this guy since I knew that I could have brought in mercenaries. So I made a huge mistake there, and there we go. We've lost so many wars. Budget deficit. Peasants are now completely disregarding my divine right to rule. Oh, and I have to let that, because it costs money to fabricate a claim, and I just got the... Alright, this is a really bad... I just did everything completely wrong and completely screwed up the game. It's frustrating. It's frustrating because I should have known better, and I'm trying to teach, like... And now a Thieves Guild has been established, and the peasants don't like me. They're going to revolt because I don't have money, and then I can't afford... This is really bad. This is really terrible. I'm like, normally don't get this upset by this kind of stuff, but it's fine. I'll train my dog personally. So I screwed up. I'm playing very... Lack of funds, morale of armies is down. If I had just been smart enough to hire mercenaries, I didn't realize how much money I had. I could have hired the Irish band for cheap, and that would have been enough to defeat my enemies for sure. I just didn't realize that this guy was allied. I guess he's... Marriage ties, there it is, with the Petty King of Connaughta and the Earl of Light. No, he's not... How is this guy tied? Maybe he just has an alliance with them. Well, he's been continuously beating us down. We're unmarried, but we don't need to be married. Roleplay reasons I shouldn't. She died of cancer, that's sad. At age 45. Womp womp. But yeah. I know, you too. Losing is more informative than winning. Yeah, because you know why you lost. And now we have Highway Robber Band, Smuggler's Ring, Incompetent Ruler, Diplomacy Advice. Thieves Guild, Smuggler's Ring, Incompetent Ruler. We're losing a lot of money. And it's going to destroy our economy. But we still have a good monthly balance of +3. So yeah. That's embarrassing. Right, U2 is the best mercenary group, I think. Because they're cheap if you're Irish. Oh, I've become diligent. Because I've been finding all this time training my dog. Diligent is one of the best traits you can get. Because it gives you +1 to every skill. Increases your vassal opinion and increases diligent opinion. It's a very wonderful skill to have. To the dungeons for another nobleman in the same event. She's betrothed to the Swedish... That's right. I betrothed her. Oh, he's possessed and slothful. That's good. How's Tolokram doing? He's become playful and conscientious. This guy has been pissing me off. I can't plot to kill him. He's beaten me in war so many times. Alright, I'm glad that my losing was informative. Yeah, ooh, England's at war with whom? The Holy Roman Empire. Oh, they're fighting the anti-pope. No, religion. Benedictus. What's the Pope up to? So here's... The papacy is part of the Holy Roman Empire. The Pope is also the spy master of the papacy. His intrigue focus. And he's an impaler. Pope Benedictus the devil. That seems kind of... He's a... Guys, the Pope's a cannibal. This is the... Oh, this is the old anti-Pope. Benedictus the old anti-Pope, because he's Von Trent. He's now the Pope. That's... kind of terrifying. Huh. The Berbers. Alright. I need to save up money because then I can actually take this place. And I want this county, but this guy's tough. Oh, he has a fever and a headache. I would like money now, please, thanks. Okay, thanks. Oh, we're gonna lose a lot of cash. Maximum of 1,200. I wonder why that's so low. Is that because of all of these things? Levy size minus 33%. Yep. See if we can get our marshal to organize the army. No. Suppress revolts. The feeling of being watched and followed seemed to have disappeared overnight. Hey, I'm no longer paranoid. We can appoint a new designated regent. Fergus, you'd be good at designated regent. And a new commander. Not my son. Fergus, you can also be commander. We need a new spy master. Someone who doesn't hate me. Fergus, you can also be new... Fergus just got a lot of responsibility today. Good job, bud. Ruler imprisonment. The council opposes that. The council supports getting power, but opposes not having power. No one seems to support shifting the tax structure. That's too bad. We're still poor. We're still broke. Pope Hannibal. Basically. I'm surprised we're still alive at age 63. We're not going to become King of Ireland, but... We have a hunting dog. We have our lover's memento. Nothing in the treasury, though. Tolakram has a weak claim on the kingdom of Denmark because his grandfather was King Sven the Seducer. He died of chest pains. People getting seats. So there's the College of Cardinals, which if you go here, will give you a list of all of the current cardinals. Some of them from the Holy Roman Empire. A couple from Genoa. This one from wherever this is. Sinsara. It's been a huge fracture of Italy. Young Tolakram seems to have a natural charm and a way with words. I'm sure he will suffer in life. Tolakram has become gregarious. He's lustful, gluttonous, gregarious, attractive, and conscientious. He needs a new focus. How about stewardship? His brother's 43. Well fed. That's good. He's gluttonous. Gluttony seems to run in the family. Betrothed Tolakram. 46 gold. Yes, please. Tolokram's gonna be betrothed to a Holy Roman princess. I need money before I can declare war on this guy. Let's see, I need more troops and I need more cash. Local Thieves Guild has been eradicated. What I need to get rid of is the damn highway robbers so I can increase my levy size. The merry men of Tuad Hamain. My sheriff came to me today looking harried and limping slightly. My lord, I fear I have grave news. A band of robbers and poachers calling themselves the merry men are on the loose in your forest. I've tried to find them, but alas, to no avail. They chased me out of the forest several times. The last time an arrow hit me straight in my buttocks. Sorry. Do go on. 60% chance to make a move, but I gain 10 prestige. He has 900 men and 190 gold, so he could hire mercenaries but couldn't pay them. Might declare war. What are my troops again? 3,000. Yeah, let's try and win a war this time. 2 arms. Oh, would you look at that? I guess I have to lead a flank of men into battle. I'll lead a small flank. I'm gonna reduce the speed to 3. I shall hopefully be able to defeat them. All my acquaintance died in combat. Nice. Better understanding of military. Perfect. One of their men. So if I look at war score, one of their men has been imprisoned. And I shall ransom him for gold. 25 gold is enough to keep my army going. There we go. Now we shall... There we go. Get my money back. I missed that one. I'm sure it was nothing important. He didn't call an ally into war, did he? Nope. Hopefully we can win this war. So far, Tolokram, you're right. War has never gone well. We're gonna focus on their army first. Once their army is shattered, then we'll take their lands. My marshal has been extorting money from the peasantry. I'll deal with it later. I don't have time for that right now. I don't really want to imprison my marshal. He's been a good marshal. Nice. The peasants are starting to like us again. Suck it, peasants. I've imprisoned their mayor. I shall try and extort tribute for him as well. This way I drain their coffers as I defeat them. But if I can imprison or kill the Earl, then I should be able to take the land freely. Thieves Guild has been eradicated. We've made money by imprisoning people. I do really, really want to win this siege. Young Tolokram has visited his education. He's a fortune builder. He shall be married to a princess of the Holy Roman Empire. She's charitable. Fabricated a claim. Alright, Tolokram is married, guys. He just turned 16. Look at him! Look at this Tolokram guy. Starting to like us. Suck it, basically. I'm sieging their lands now. As long as I have 1,000 troops, I should be able to take it all. Ruler unmarried, that's fine. Righteous imprisonment, my marshal. He's a damn good marshal. I don't have any better options. I really want to siege them down. Fort level is 5, which is pretty good. Minus 5% every 12 days, so that's, you know, that many, it's gonna be months. I didn't marry till 27. Yeah, well, in this game, you're eligible at 16. You're betrothed, you know, so Tolakram was betrothed to Princess Wilhelmina. She's German. She's dull, but she's a bookworm and charitable. Tolakram is lustful. He wishes to gain a title. He will. I'll give him this county when he's old enough. You can see, since he controls it, we're starting to lose a ticking war score. So just want to take this, just take the castle, and then I'll destroy the army. Ireland has been sort of wonderful news. Received a beautiful skull trophy. As my troops ransack the castle, they uncover an interesting relic that Earl Ullain is hidden there. Wonderful news. A skull trophy. What is a skull trophy? As one stares through the empty sockets of this decidedly human skull, it is not uncommon to experience both fascination and revulsion. It's a reminder of our impending death, and for some, a satisfying deed. So it was created in 1084, and we just jacked it now. We don't have the troops to siege him down, so we have to beat him on the battlefield. It's our only option. 87%. I'm gonna do that trick again where what am I missing? A new commander. Brian, since I have another son. Brian will be our commander. I'm gonna disband the troops and then deploy them. Which will give us more troops. So then you'll go there. You guys will unify. You guys will unify. Once we get there, we'll put you all back together. And I should be able to siege down the rest of their territories. Betrothed can marry. Oh yeah. My granddaughter's gonna marry a Swedish prince. Excellent. Ooh. Invite to a plot. Invite to kill Prince Ragnvald of Sweden. I will decline to kill my courtier. That's not at all what I wanted. That's this guy. And there are random events that can happen while sieging that will decrease morale or decrease your troop numbers. 10% every 12 days. That's 120 days to besiege down fully. It's a lot of time to siege places. But eventually the morale will decrease, and then we'll win. And we should, at that point, I think, be at 100% war score. And then we will have won an offensive war against someone who's not formally one of our vassals. Hooray! I don't want to kill anyone. Could found a new kingdom. So you need 1,000 prestige and a realm size greater or equal to 35 and hold 3 duchy titles. Here we go. Now we can offer peace, enforce our demands, and drop our army. So now we hold this land, and Tolakram will eventually gain it. Perfect. Donald Dunkeld. My quarter and the king of... Yeah, sure. You can marry my courtier. I really don't care. So now we have a much bigger land. If we look at our military strength, we'll have 1340 troops soon. And when this, in 1095, we'll have even more troops than that. Perfect. And that is the benefit of increase our fortifications. Nah, we need the money. We'll use it on other things. Non-aggression pact has been dissolved. Goodbye, Finguala. Oh, her husband died. My granddaughter. And she's now part of the bishopric of Mosas. Way up here. Oh. Alright. Tolakram, you might have missed the end of the war. We took this county. And now we're saving up to take this guy out again. I think we have the troops to do it. He has 1.2 thousand. He has a lot of money, though. We have slightly more troops than him, but no more money. You're de jure part of the Duchy of Leinster, which I guess we could take that. I want to wait until... What's that? Lover's Pox. Gross. I want to wait until I have Legalism 3 so that I can then enable primogeniture succession, and then I'll want to start getting more duchies, because otherwise my duchies will split every time a leader dies, and that means we'll just lose the territory we gained. It'll be in the family, but either that or we have to only have one child. Plot to kill this guy? Nah, that's good. Can a weak claim on Tiro gain. Who's this guy? My courtier. She's got 614 troops. I could do that. I'll wait till... Actually, yeah. Should we go warmongering? Don't forget the band. Right, I didn't need you two this time. Which is good. I think we're going to press this claim for our courtier. And then raise our troops. And hopefully we can defeat her in the field. Get our men together. If you would please just join the army. And then we will auto balance and put a commander here. And then go siege. Let us go war. We're going to march across the Irish countryside, sword in hand. So they're in hills, so they'll get a defensive bonus. But our 2-to-1 troops should be able to do it. So what we're doing is we're supporting someone else's claim. U2 is the band of merry men. We're supporting someone else's claim right now. So we're supporting Fleth Bertak MacDonald. He has a mild illness. He has great pox. We're supporting his claim. I don't know how he's related to anyone, but on Tiro gain. And that should help in the future. I mean, in the future should. I think it will he'll either become a vassal of ours, or if he dies and doesn't have an heir, it'll become our territory. One of the two. Either way, we're